Alright, hi guys, hi Teresa. So, here we go. Fly with your tarot reading. I hate that. I literally cannot stand that. Okay, 2 more good shuffles and then we good. Alright. It feels weird doing a pre-recorded video with tarot cards. I'm used to having feedback from somebody, so, alright. Okay, here we go. Alright, so your first card is the basis of the matter, just basically the situation snippet. And that is the 4 of Cups, and I do believe that we have gotten this the last time. So that would literally represent just feeling kind of pushed away, emotionally drained, pushed away, not feeling good enough for somebody, literally not feeling anything, because with the Cups they are completely empty. Where have you placed your emotions? Like, where are you focusing them? Because it seems like somebody is sucking the life out of you, literally your energy. So that is kind of basically what is going on right now. Very emotional time. It could be a relationship, it could be maybe even trying to buy a house. I don't know if that's in the picture for you. So the second card is what crosses you for the good or the bad. So it's just an energy that is for or against what is going on. We have the 7 of Cups. Alright, so this is really, yeah. So what is going on? It's like there's somebody, I don't know, the relationship in the background, so it's like there's somebody, kind of like a woman. I don't know if there's another woman in the picture. I don't know if you are in a relationship. I can't really remember, so I'm sorry. But this does show me that more Cups, so we have the 7 of Cups, so that is going through the Fool, going through the entire journey, which the Fool is the card, not you or anybody else. So that would literally represent, I mean, do you feel like you are being cursed at all? If you are, 99.9% of the time it is in your head. Then yeah, empty threat. So this would tell me that, yeah, this is definitely a negative card, something that is definitely pretty much overlapping your situation, so it's like a cloud of gloom. You feel like maybe, I don't know, you're just at your end's wits with everything, and you're just trying to get back to where you were. It's like the sweetness and the rose, and then we have the cup full of worms and snakes, and we have the jewels, and it's almost like somebody has turned like just two-faced. So that's kind of like two-faced, but it's still somebody trying to mess with a relationship of some kind, the emotions, a lot of emotional upheaval. So that is definitely, I mean, I don't want to say this is not in a good way, but it is definitely in your favor. So that's, not very, I mean, it's not a very good card, but I mean, you can change that. So that is just an energy. And it is a minor card, so you can change that. So it's just small details. Alright, so your third card is the basis of the situation. Well, no, not really, but it is something that has come into your, become part of your experience in all of this. And that is a major card, and we have the Tower card. So your Tower card is literally everything coming crumbling down. So this is, you've already been through this, so it's like a cycle. So what exactly are you emotionally in love? Relationships keeps coming up. So it's like everything has fallen. Everything has fallen. It was picked back up. You've done this before, and you can do it again. So the Tower is, yeah, that's a major card. So that's something that has become a part of your experience. So it could be something that you may not want to let go of emotionally with the Seven of Cups and then the Four of Cups. So it could still be draining you, that specific situation. I get kind of disloyalty, dishonesty with this card, with the Tower. So a lot of that has become a part of, yeah, your experience, and that's pretty insane. It's very insane. So a lot, yeah, you've been through a lot. Alright, now your next card, the fourth card, is an influence, an energy, a situation that is passing out of your life. Pretty much right now. It is making its way out, trying to. And that is the King of Cups. So, alright, the King of Cups, very watery. So, alright, the man. Very, he's a ladies' man. I don't know who this is. It could be somebody that is very promiscuous, that likes to go out on you. I don't know if that is a friend or a lover or a husband, boyfriend, fiancé. So I'm not 100% sure about him, but I do feel like that this ties in very well. We've gotten all cups except for the Tower card, so this is very emotional, very, we have a lot of relationship-ish-esque going on here. So the King of Cups, though, is a messenger. And pretty much, I mean, that situation with the Tower, all of this negativity, all of this, like, emotional upheaval is trying to pass, and it is trying to transform inside of you, alchemically. So you have got to try to change all of this, what is going on. This, you know, trying to just claw and tooth your way back to where you were. So I'm getting a lot of spirituality too with this. A lot of spirituality that's popping up like big time. So your sixth card, or your fifth card, is something that may happen in the future depending on your actions. So if you do decide to just kind of, alright, you've recognized that all of this has become part of your experience, the negative, the emotionally draining bouts, you know, all of the, just the negative. So if you do transform that into positivity, we have the Star card. Now the Star card, and that's a very good card. Very good card. So the Star card is basically what is going on in our lives, how we see everything, guidance from a new source, new inspiration, new hope. So that does give you new hope, and we have more water here too, so that does connect with everything else. The King of Cups, the Tower, Seven of Cups, Four of Cups. So the Tower, or the Star, that would definitely represent to me. I would actually try to be more balanced, so that is telling me that you would try to actually become more balanced, so emotionally. So that is a very big thing that you need to work on right now, is becoming very emotionally balanced, and that will happen if you really work on that. That is, I mean, it is quite a, how do I want to say this? Quite a roller coaster right now for you. But it is going to die down. The waters are going to cool, or they're going to temper. So definitely don't think this is, you know, set in stone, because it's never, ever set in stone. So, but now that you know that guidance and that direction that you need, and that, you know, fulfillment, and that, you know, so you're not in a dilapidated situation, a deteriorating situation like the Tower card. So then you actually can take that guidance. So I kind of feel like you kind of sensed all of this coming. That's the Star card. So that's your intuition, that's your guidance, the inner feminine. That would be that. And next time anything hints at going out of control or going crazy, if something like this were to happen again, to present itself in the future to you, you have the Star card. So you have that guidance. You have somebody watching out for you, I don't know if it's an ancestor, I don't know if it's a god or a goddess or your spirit guide, but it is definitely connected to water, and it is definitely connected to a goddess. So it's very feminine energy, and I really like this card. It's going to cool everything down. It feels like there's a lot of masculine energy that is taking away your emotions, draining your emotions down to your kneecaps. So that would be literally what the star is going to do for you. It's going to kind of balance everything, bring that fresh, cool, refreshing, new energy into your life and guide you and direct you. So literally the North Star, you are that star. It's inside of you. So that is what I really want you to keep in mind right there. You always have that inside of you, and there's somebody with you at all times trying to guide you. Whew. So, okay, your next card is your 6th card. Wait, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, yes. So, and that is something that is definitely going to happen depending on your actions in the future. So if you do, if you catch this, early on, the cyclical, emotional, upheavals and the emotional drainage, then, so that, again, it's not set in stone, we have the 5 of Swords. Alright, now this is really good. That looks pretty bad, but it's actually really good. So that's just a small little detail. Taking the advice of the Star card, using your intuition, not letting yourself get into a situation like this, letting that feminine cool all of this masculine energy down. Right here, the 5 of Swords is going to let you have at least 5 different perspectives. So you can actually sit back and look and say, hey, I have this situation going on right here. Okay, so I can passively move through all of these obstacles, and I can look at them at a different perspective, at least 5 different perspectives. So you step out of yourself, you look at the entire situation from all sides. That's what that is literally representing. And then you have liberation. So you are being liberated, and you have the power to liberate yourself through the Star card, which is freaking amazing. So that is very good, though, to be able to actually move and maneuver through situations that are what we have going on with the Tower and the 4 of Cups and the 7 of Cups being, emotionally drained and just out of sorts. So it's very, very interesting cards for you. But I do like this, that you'll be able to, mentally maneuver and not fall in, victim to what you have in the past. The emotional, just like psychic vampires. Which I'm not sure if you are in contact with psychic vampires or people that are just purely draining in nature. That is just, that's people that are just purely draining you in nature. Alright, now your 7th card is your own fears. And that is the 10 of Wands. Alright, so yeah, that's a pretty wicked card. And to me, your own fears, that is a basic fear. So everything coming crashing down on you. All of your ideas, your plans. Wands represent energy. So your plans, your ideas, I don't know if work, schooling, everything. So, that's a basic fear. You fear, this not working out. You putting the energy into it for it not to work out, for it not to go in your favor. That is exactly what the 10 of Wands is representing. Is you, for fearing that you're going to fail. But don't think that. Take the advice of the Star and the 5 of Swords so that you can passively maneuver through all of these kinds of situations. So I really think this is a time for you right now for spiritual growth, a lot of spiritual growth and personal growth. Now your 8th card is family opinions. 5 of Wands. Alright, this is family and friends, what they think about your situation. So, alright, it's kind of a ritualistic look. Very ritualistic with the circle of stones. So it's almost like people are seeing your situation. I don't know who these people are, but maybe they're telling you, okay, maybe it is your fault. Maybe you need to stop fighting with this person or that person. Okay, so these people, they don't know what is really going on inside of you. So they don't have a clue what is even going on. Even if they do, they're going to try to tell you what to do, and that's just not going to work. So that is your, literal family opinions, friends' opinions. Maybe they've tried to tell you to keep it contained if there has been fighting, or maybe they're just trying to tell you to contain your emotions. Don't let that happen. You need to express your emotions. You need to let that out and go. So that is actually a very good card. There are, it's almost as if the stone circle is trying to kind of break. There's like a breach here. So it's almost like it's spilling out. So having those emotions bottled up in you, you need to let them out. Don't let them just blow up and, you know, spill out like this. So don't let that tension rise too high. There's a lot of tension here. I mean, too much. So this represents your 9th card is your hopes, and it represents what your own hopes and ideals in this whole matter. So it would be the Prince of Wands. Alright, so that is just basic triumph, basic victory. This is a non-binary card, non-gender card. So yeah, you literally, you're hoping for, you know, a sunny disposition. You're hoping for, you know, more strength, more power. And that is what you will get from the Star card, as long as you do not fall victim to what is going on up here with all the cups. So that's actually a very, very good card, and that does show me that, yeah, you do have that in you. You have that inner shield in you to block away all of this and get rid of it. And you will do that. You really will do that. So it's actually it's turning out really, really good. From all of this craziness, I'm just really drawn to the Star right now. Now your 10th card is your final outcome of the situation. So depending on what you do and how you handle things from now on, we have the 6 of Pentacles. So that is you. That is your triumph. Your triumph over all of this. So this represents the material, the spiritual, money issues, any kind of issues you have, relationship issues, not having a solid foundation. So I see here, if you do follow all of this and you don't fall back on the Tower and you don't let this happen again, so if you don't let the 7 of Cups happen, if you don't let the 4 of Cups happen, whoever this is, the King of Cups, draining that energy from you, boom, you have your solid foundation again. You have the tools to heal yourself. Crystals, herbs, all natural things. And I kind of feel like that is where you might be headed in a way. So that is actually really, really good. So you will actually be very successful. You will triumph over all of this. And I love this card. I really, really love what is going on here. So you will overcome what you're going through. So I mean, this is pretty much all over the place. I didn't really have a, you know, you told me to go where I wanted to, you know, just whatever, you know, came to my mind. So I just focused on you, and this is what came up. So it is kind of cluttered and it is kind of scattered all over the place. But I mean, overall, you're going to triumph over all of this, and it's going to be great. So just you got to be strong. Just be strong. You know, even maintaining is a form of strength. So just maintain. Don't let these issues here bother you. I mean, if you have to cut people out and say, hey, you're no good for me, there you go. That will lead to your triumph, to your victory, to your renewal of self, to your newfound appreciation, to your guidance from, you know, whichever spirit, God, goddess, spirit guide is actually trying to help you. So I don't know. I kind of feel like it's a grandmother. That gives me a very grandmotherly feel. So that's pretty much, I mean, I just get that you're very strong. You're tired of being strong. But you've got to keep it up. You've got to keep that up. So, well, my love, I hope this helps at least some. I love you with all of my heart. And I will see you soon. I will email you in just a second. So, alright guys, I hope you guys have a great weekend. I love you all very, very, very much. And Teresa, I will message you here in just a second. I love you guys.